Hi guys, welcome to Sim Captain. It is Friday night, May 17th, and it is Friday Night Ops in Memphis. We are currently in Louisville, and we are going to fly over to Memphis International. We got a PDC, which is a pre-departure clearance. I'll read it to you quickly. Clearance, call sign November 66 Lima X-ray, beacon code 1407, 1407 in the box, check. Departure, Louisville, arrival, Memphis, approved route, cargo 3, cargo, Bravo Whiskey Golf, and then the Blunts 2, Bluz 2. Altitude restrictions as published on the SID. Climb, maintain 5,000, expect assigned altitude in 10 minutes. And departure is 134.15. And contact for taxi with the ATIS information. Let's get the ATIS.
Louisville to Louisville. Hazardous weather information for Stanford Airport available request. UPS aircraft reports preferred runway on initial contact. Please back or hold short instructions. Operate transponder in mode Charlie on no taxiways and runways. VFR aircraft take direction of flight. Advise on initial contact you'll have information Delta.
Information Delta.
Stanford Airport ATIS information Delta. 01560. 1210 at 5. Visibility 10. 25,000 broken. Temperature 27. 2.14. Altimeter 29990. Landing and departing runways 17 left and 17 right. Simultaneous departures in use. Visual and localizer approaches runways in use. Louisville to Airmen. Hazardous weather information.
Okay, we have information Delta. Let's give them a call. We got both engines running. Temps and pressures look good. Plenty of fuel. 3,200 pounds. Engines are stable. We'll continue with the checklist. ATIS is listened to. We have our clearance delivery. The clock is set. Transponder is set. And I will squawk normal so he can see us when we call for taxi. Autopilot is off and pre-selected. 5,250 knots. Flight director is on. Altitude is the current setting. The landing gear selector is down. The lights are tested. Pitot heat and de-ice are on. Flaps are set for takeoff. Trim is set for takeoff. Cabin alerts as required. APU is shut down. And that's coming down. Master switch is off. And our taxi clearance. And Louisville ground November 66 Lima X-ray at Atlantic Aviation with information Delta ready for taxi.
November 66 Lima X-ray, thank you for Delta 17 left, taxi via Echo.
Alright, runway 17 left via Echo for 66 Lima X-ray. Alright. Taxi lights are on. Parking brake is off. Let me reach the pedals here. Brakes off. We're going to just get rolling here. Left brake. Right brake. Brakes are tested. Vertical speed reads 0. Airspeed indicator reads 0. Heading indicator turns properly on both sides. We'll do a spoiler deployment. Spoilers are deployed. Light illuminates. We'll retract them. Light extinguishes. Reversers. 2 are unlocked. 2 are in reverse. And 2 are stowed. Flight controls are free and correct. Engine instruments are checked again. Everything's in the green. And we'll conduct a departure briefing. We're going to depart Louisville here on runway 17 left via the cargo 3 departure procedure. We'll be climbing to 5,000 feet. And then to cargo via ATC instructions. Any failure before VR, we abort and stay here. Any failure after VR, with the exception of fire and the loss of directional control, we will go airborne, troubleshoot in the air, and return here to Louisville. We have 3,200 pounds of fuel, plenty of runway, standard callouts. That will conclude our departure briefing. I assume there are no questions.
November 66 Lima X-ray, the wind 210 with 5 RNAV drop or 17 left, clear for takeoff.
What was that first waypoint he gave? Alright, 66 Lima X-ray, runway 17 left, we're clear for takeoff, RNAV to Dropa. Okay. Before takeoff, nav radios are set, comm radios are set, transponders set, altimeter's local setting, Peter heat's on, de-ice is on, yaw damp is off, star switches are set to continuous, flap set for takeoff, trim set for takeoff, and the clock is running. Lineup checks. Taxi lights off, landing lights and strobe lights are on, fuel pump is on. And that is it. Check threshold for landing aircraft. We're clear to the right, we're clear to the left. And RNAV to Dropa on a 170 heading. Alright, we'll bring the engines up to 40%. They look synced. We'll advance to takeoff power. Takeoff power is set. Airspeed's alive 2 times. $80 knots. Cross check. Continue. V1. VR. Ooh. Positive rate. Gear up. Gear up selected. Gears in transit. Pitch that nose down. Get the speed building again. Alright, gears up, lights are out, 400 above the ground, flaps coming up.
Radar contact passing 3000, climb maintain 10,000, proceed direct cargo, going nav.
Alright, climb maintain 10,000, direct to cargo, own navigation, 66 Lima X-ray. Alright. Stable climb, up to 10, direct to cargo. Nav, or yaw damp is on. Alright, gears up, lights out, flaps are retracted and indicated, yaw damp is on, autopilot is checked and set, altimeter is the local setting. I'd like to climb out a little bit faster. We are currently direct to cargo. Alright, above 5, we'll turn the fuel pump off.
November 66 Lima X-ray, contact Indy Center 119.55, good flight, your weekend, we'll see you.
Indy Center on 119.55 for 66 Lima X-ray. Thanks a lot. Have a good weekend. Now we're climbing through 7. Good evening, Indy Center. November 6-6 Lima X-ray is with you, climbing through 7,500 for 1010,000 direct cargo.
November 6-6 Lima Center, good evening. And climb and maintain flight level 300.
Climb, maintain flight level 300, 66 Lima X-ray. 300, check. I see 300.
And Delta 354, runway 22, taxi via Charlie Alpha. If your scenery has a runway 8 clear across.
Alpha.
Alright, climbing through 9.
Sorry, repeat the instructions.
Yes.
Runway 22,
Start
taxi
accelerating
via
a little bit.
Charlie Alpha. If your scenery has a runway 8, you're clear across.
Alright, Charlie Alpha to runway 22 and clear across.
Alright, we're climbing through 10,000 feet. Landing lights are off. Star switches are selected to flight. And transition altitude is next.
925, contact Memphis Center now, 120.07.
120.07 for American Air 25. Thank you very much.
American 832, go ahead.
Yes, sir. We're getting at about 20 degrees and we're some build up. We'll let you know when we're back, of course.
American 832 is not a problem. Thanks for the heads up.
Alright, as we're accelerating, now that we're above 10.
701 out of flight level 330. Now if you leave flight level 330, current altimeter Louisville 2990. 2990, thanks, correct, 701.
Up 354, ready to go, runway 22.
And L354, stand by. And L354, wind 21006, altimeter 2990 tree, runway heading, runway 22, clear for takeoff.
Runway heading cleared to takeoff, runway 22, Delta 354.
Should climb a little bit faster than this.
Sam 1283, contact Atlanta Center 132.907.
Just moving the engine bugs. Just want to set myself a limit so I don't exceed it. We're crossing cargo. I'm climbing through 17,000, 1,000 to transition altitude.
Up 354, climbing 1,800 for 5,000.
And L354, radar contact. Climb maintain flight level 330.
And we're through
right heading
180. Altimeter is set to standard 2992.
Window Victor 171.
Climb maintain 330, heading 240, direct mix B for Delta 354.
monitor this climb. I don't need this chart anymore. Gonna need charts for Memphis. Blues 2. Oh, I get it. Blues. Ha ha ha. I was saying bluzz. I'm a dope sometimes. Yeah, I mean, nothing on these charts is like accurately spelled, so sometimes you're just sounding it out. But blues, I get it. Memphis, the blues. Ha ha ha. All right. I love those eureka moments when you put it together. Where do we enter? Bowling Green, BWG. 117.9. Put that in, see if I get a distance out of it. 42 miles. Bowling Green.
Number 66, Lima X-ray, contact Memphis Center 120.07. Have a great flight into Memphis tonight. We'll see you again.
Alright, we'll contact Memphis Center on 120.07 for 66 Lima X-ray. Thanks a lot. Good night. So, if you noticed, when he was talking to another aircraft, I heard him hand them off to that frequency, so I just tuned it in, assuming that would be what I would get next, and that is what I got. Give him a second.
Good by the level for 50 times. We're going to be high down block. A bit of a cancellation this time. Under number 5272 standby. Number 5272, contact Memphis approach on 126.7 and no more for you. Alright, thanks, 126.7, appreciate it.
Good evening, Memphis Center, November 66, Lima X-ray, climbing through flight level 270 for flight level 300, direct Bowling Green.
Is that November 66 Lima X-ray calling?
That is affirmative, 66 Lima X-ray, climbing through 27.5 for 300.
X-15, you're leaving my airspace, radar service terminated, frequency change approved.
Probably talking to somebody else when I called, so he didn't hear everything I said. That's a possibility. But we're entering here at Bowling Green, and we're going to take this right turn. I can see the aircraft in front of us. His trail took a right turn. We'll be following. Excellent, 240. As soon as we reach our top of climb, it'll be time to begin descending.
Over 2148, Memphis Center, hello. And whoever checked in before that, I missed the call.
Yeah, we're leveling off.
We are about 10 miles on top of the descent. Are we, could you go ahead and start that? American 5762, squawk 1517, and I'll have a descent for you shortly. Squawk 1517, squawk 5762.
Alright, cruise checklist, fuel's checked. Fuel pump is off. Altimeter set standard above 180. Engine instruments are checked and monitored. Everything's green. Cabin alerts as required en route weather. Want to get the ATIS in Memphis.
Memphis is clearing FedEx 67 heavy, maintaining flight level 413.
Memphis ATIS is 127.75.
FedEx 611 Memphis Center, hello.
775.
3 arrival, Memphis landing south, and Memphis altimeter 2990.
Memphis is landing south.
Cleared to descend wide Holbrook 3 arrival, altimeter 2 and 90, Captain 90, 0 landing south, FedEx 67 heavy.
Delta 504, fly runway heading, runway 20 right, clear for takeoff, wind 180.
Simultaneous reports as the parallel runways in use. Louisville to Lisbon. Call for approach start on J and north. 27 is minor available at request.
Next operation southwest, 4713. Field is at your 11:30 o'clock and 15 miles reporting height.
Memphis International Airport David Information 5 Clark. 01540.
4713, visual approach, runway 20.
Visibility 10. 25,000 standard. Temperature 27. 2.18. Altimeter 2990.
1523, descend the pilot's discretion, maintain level 240.
Depart runway 18 right.
Maintain 240.
18 center and 27. ILS and visual approach is in use. Please state scenery in use on first contact. Operate mode C on taxiways and runways. Simultaneous approach is the parallel runways in use. Louisville to Lisbon.
American 187, descend via the Holbrook 3 arrival, Memphis landing south, Memphis altimeter 2990.
TPC available at request. Live on mission
Alright, we have information, Foxtrot. We're going to expect runway 18 left. And we're parking signature, which is right at the end of 18 center. Program 18 left, just as a precaution.
Your air contact, I0 miles north.
18 left is entered.
Send via barbecue 3 arrival, Memphis landing south, altimeter 2990. 2990.
Direct Harriet.
American.
See, is there a VOR at the airport?
1999 Memphis Center, hello. Climate maintain flight level 350.
1175.
About 504, say altitude.
Let me get the ILS for 18 left ready.
Center Delta 611, 12,500, climate to 16,000.
Delta 611, Memphis Center, hello. Climate maintain flight level 60.
Delta 360, thanks, Delta 611.
18 left.
Delta 504, your radar contact.
Correct.
Climate maintain flight level
111.15
290.
is the frequency. Approach course is 180.
West 4713, runway 20 left, clear to land, wind 180 at 3.
Runway is, wind is right down the runway, which I knew.
American 187, descend via the Holbrook 3 arrival, Memphis landing south, Memphis altimeter 2990. We'll descend via the Holbrook 3 arrival, landing south, and 2990 in the meter, American 187. American 1523, descend via the Marvel 3 arrival, Memphis landing south, Memphis altimeter, you guessed it, 2990. Connor, can you give the vectors for the route for American 1523? American 1523. Can you accept the Holbrook 3 arrival?
It'd be really good. That's gonna be a crosswind. We got runway 27, but I'm not asking for it. They're busy.
American 1523. I'm going to need you to take a look and see if you have the Holbrook 3 arrival, because I really have no way of vectoring you onto the arrival that you have filed. I'm sorry, but I checked for the arrival. It's not in here. If there's something wrong with your nav radios and your course knob, you should be able to fly the Marvel 3 then. Negative. We just have an outdated air cycle. Okay, then descend via the Marvel 3 arrival. Alright, we'll send via the Marvel 3 arrival to American 1523. Memphis, we're going to have the same issue as picture in the result plan. We have the group, but the Holbrook I do not have. Delta 2148, that was pretty broken on my end, but it sounds like you have the Marvel 3 arrival on board. Are you able to use your nav radios and fly them? American 23, contact Indianapolis Center 119.55. Delta 354, climbing level 317 for 330. Delta 354, Memphis Center, thanks. American 925, descend via the Blues 2 arrival. Memphis landing south, and the altimeter is 2990.
Landing south. Let's read that description here.
2990 for the altimeter, connecting via the Blues
Bowling
2
Green
arrival for American
transition.
925.
From over Blues, track 232 to Copen, cross Copen at 1010,000 at 230 knots. Then on track 232, expect radar vectors to final approach course. We need to cross Axel at or above flight level 240, 290 knots. Let's see, Axel is still 55 miles ahead of me. I think we're now picking up the Memphis VOR. Let's identify that. 155 miles. That looks about right too. Yep, that is Memphis, identified.
That's 2148. The Marvel 3 departure is now on board. Let me know if you're going to be able to fly that.
So we are 151 miles to Memphis.
nose to Detroit. American 1523, send and maintain 140. And it is, you also have the Marvel 3 correction arrival on board. Let me know if you can accept it. Center, we actually do have the Marvel 3 on board, so we were following this right now. American 1523, descend via the Marvel 3 arrival. Descend by the Marvel 3 arrival, American 1523.
Cockpit 13 is clear, 20 left at Hotel 21.
Just monitoring everything. Engines are still in the green, plenty of fuel. Pretty nice night, good weather.
4713, taxi to parking via Hotel Juliet, and you can go into the ramp wherever you'd like.
Alright, Hotel Juliet to the ramp, have a great day, 4713.
Center Endeavor 5254, 16 south. Endeavor 5254, Memphis Center, hello, clear and maintain flight level 300. 17300, Endeavor 5254. 504, contact Memphis Center 125.57.
American 5762, I have barbecue to Jamla, and then after that I have vectors, so I expect vectors from Jamla to Lordy. Yeah. Sure, American 5762.
Memphis Center, Ember 1354, level 350, we're Romeo Zulu Charlie. Ember 1354, Memphis Center, you're in our car, squawk 1550. 1550, Ember 13. November 6, Lima X-ray. If I didn't give it to you already, descend via the Blues 2 arrival. Memphis landing south, and the altimeter is 2990.
66 Lima X-ray will descend via the Blues 2. Alright, we've got to go down to 240.
American 1523 with our contact loss.
United 916, checking in.
United 916, Memphis Center, block 1521.
521, United 9.
The Memphis Center goes to 21 to the 3. Up to 2148, go ahead. Yes, sir, I have remodeled the full program into the FNO now. By that. 2148. I'm sorry, which arrival was it? It was broken. You can leave the Marvel plane. I'm not held up in the aircraft and we can fly that. 2148, great. We're set to be in the Marvel for the arrival. Memphis is landing south and the altimeter is 29990. Roger, descending through the Marvel 3, Delta 2148. Endeavor 5254, looks like you're a little bit off course, set intention.
Yeah, we're just trying to fix this. Yeah, we're fixing it out. Choose you want.
Endeavor 5254, no worries. Fly heading 340 and whenever you're clear direct St. Louis.
Yeah, St. Louis, keep it.
Alright, we're crossing Axel. Above flight level 240.
Delta 611, clear direct to Minoso.
Next is Speaker at 290. No, that's 290 knots. Below 230, above 140. Just put it down to 180 for now.
American 5762. You're looking a little low. Are you okay?
Yes. You want me at 6,000?
We're 100 miles from the airport.
American 5762. The last assigned altitude on the arrival is 10,000.
Apologies. I have 6,700 at Berkeley. That will is at 2,000.
American 5762. Just gonna maintain 10,000. I'm gonna maintain 10,000.
And that was for 5766.
Memphis Center, Delta 504, requesting frequency change to
Check the ATIS real quick, see if it's changed.
125. 502, contact Atlanta on 125.57.
Thank you for closing so parallel runways in use. Notices to landing. Call for station United available at request. Advise on initial contact. You will have information call.
I missed the check-in. What was the call sign?
For United 1872.
United 1872, Memphis Center, clear maintain flight level 380.
Alright, the descent in range checklist. Passenger briefing is complete. Cabin alerts as required.
FedEx 611,
We're just sending through 19, so
126.7.
1,000 feet to go to transition altitude.
126.7, I could like FedEx 611 heavy.
Memphis Center, good evening, Delta 3128, flight level 400.
Delta 3128, Memphis Center, hello.
Above 14.
Clear American 187, Delta 390.
Altimeter was 29990. Set. Nav instruments checked and set. I know we're picking up Memphis VOR.
American
We're tuned in for the ILS, 18 left.
Next controller will have that for you. It'll be just a second.
Roger. 5760.
We'll put below 10,000 landing lights. We're not there yet. We're descending through 16.
November 6 Lima X-ray, base speed.
6 Lima X-ray, we're slowing to 290 knots.
Roger, November 6 Lima X-ray, turn 20 degrees right. Area vector for base.
Okay, 20 to the right, vectors for spacing, 6 Lima X-ray. Star switches are continuous. Marker beacon, turn that on. ATIS we picked up. We had Gulf. Primary nav aid set and identified. Approach chart review. We're going to assume we're getting 1.8 left at this moment, so we'll quickly brief that. The crossing altitude is 3,000.
611, you're leaving my airspace.
Decision height's 200 feet.
Radar service terminated. Change of routes.
Missed approach is a climb to 900, then climbing left turn to 5,000 on the Memphis Vortex to Keynes intersection, 10.4 DME and hold. Continue to climb in the hold to 5,000.
Office 10 American 5762, just to confirm I should be on your frequency right now.
American 5762, contact Memphis approach 126.7.
126.7, basically,
126.7, it's in the standby. Where'd that American go?
November 6 Lima X-ray, thanks for your help. The direct blues. Resume the blues to arrival.
Alright, direct to blues and resume the blues to arrival, 16 X-ray.
Number 1354, descend via the Barbecue 3 arrival, Memphis landing south, and the altimeter is 29901.
Descend via Barbecue 3 and 29901.
United 9, correction, number 1354.
Blues, what altitude going into blues?
2775.
Remember, correction, United 916, descend via the Barbecue 3 arrival. Memphis was landing south, and the altimeter is 29901.
29901.
Descended via the
Check.
Barbecue 3 arrival, altitude to 29901. Sorry, to London South.
Roger, United 916, maintain Mach 0.73 for spacing.
Going to 73, United 9.
Memphis Center, good evening, Envoy 4117, flight level 340.
Envoy 4117, Memphis Center, hello. American 915, contact Memphis approach 125.8.
125. Huh?
November 6, same X-ray, contact Memphis approach 125.8.
Memphis approach on 125.8 for 6 Lima X-ray. Good night. Thank you.
Delta 2882, left turn heading 250. Delta 2882, turn left heading 250.
Memphis approach. Good evening. 66 Lima X-ray descending through 13.5 for 1010,000.
November 66 Lima X-ray, Memphis approach, expect a visual approach on like 27, descend and maintain 5,000.
We'll expect the visual 27, descend and maintain 5,000. 66 Lima X-ray. Alright, so we're going to have a bit of a crosswind, but we're going
November 8 Kilo Whiskey, descend and maintain
to land runway 27,
Memphis approach 126.7.
which does change us up a little bit here.
126.7, descend and maintain 4,000.
Now there is an ILS for 27. 273 is
Sorry,
the
we're at
course.
United 916.
273 and
Okay, FedEx 1261 heavy, contact Memphis Tower 119.7.
We're tower 119.7, FedEx 1261.
273 is in. Frequency is 1087.
United 1422, turn left heading 270.
1087 entered.
Well, for 270, United 1422.
Crossing altitude 3000. Minimums are
United 1422,
200.
3000.
Missed approach is a climb to 5,000 and intercept the Memphis Vortac radial 285 to Gowrie intersection. 17 DME and hold. Continue to climb and hold to 5,000.
American 925, descend and maintain 5,000, and expect the ILS 18 left due to traffic.
Okay, down 5,000 and expect 18 left ILS for American 925, thanks. Approach Delta 2882.
Alright, we're set up for runway 27.
Delta 2882, Memphis approach, go ahead.
We're below 10. Landing lights are on.
The other channel,
Slowing to 250 knots.
second of turn here.
Delta 2882, roger. Turn left heading 240.
Altimeter is the local setting.
Thank you, Delta 2882.
United 1422, turn left heading 210, intercept runway 18 left, localizer. Left 1 3rd, intercept 18 left, localizer, United 1422. Canadian Express 678, descend and maintain 8,000.
Descend and maintain 8,000, Canadian Express 678.
Memphis 115762, with you, yourself heading to your interview.
American 5762, Memphis approach, roger. United 1422, advising you have the airport in sight.
We got the United 1422.
United 1422, cleared visual approach runway 18 left, contact Memphis Tower 119.7.
1197, good night, good job.
Ours 1197.
Canadian Express 678, reduce speed to 210.
Reduce speed to 10, Canadian Express 678.
Delta 9250 Memphis approach, expect a visual runway 18 left.
Expecting visual 18 left, Delta 92.
Canadian Express 678, turn right heading 020.
Right 200, Canadian Express 678.
Delta 2882, turn left heading 190, intercept the 18 left localized.
Left turn 190, intercept 18 left localized.
Look, that Canadian Express read that back wrong.
American 5762, turn left heading 050.
050, American 5762.
American 925, turn right heading 360.
Right to 360 for American 925.
November 6, Lima X-ray, fly heading 270. Actually, I'm sorry, correction, turn left heading 180.
Left turn 180, 6 Lima X-ray.
United 1422, contact Memphis Tower 119.7. American 5762, turn right heading 090.
Right 090, American 5762.
American 925, descent and maintain 4,000.
Down to 4,000 for American 925.
November 6 Lima X-ray, descend and maintain 3,000.
Down in 3,000, 6 Lima X-ray.
Canadian Express 678, you're going right there, stay west XC, the right-hand turn heading 010.
Continue right turn 010.
American 5762,
Airport's
turn
in
right
sight.
heading 150, intercept runway 18 center final.
150, 18 center final, American 5762.
Localizer is alive and the glide slope's alive.
American 925, reduce speed to 210.
Speed down to 210 now to American 925.
Canadian Express 678, descend and maintain 3,000.
Descend and maintain 3,000, Canadian Express 678.
November 6 Lima X-ray, reduce speed to 170.
We're slowing to 170, 66 Lima X-ray. 170 speed checks, 10 degrees.
American 925, turn left heading 270, descend and maintain 3,000.
Down to 3,000, turning left to 270 for American 925.
Delta 2882, advise the airport in sight.
Alright, speed checks, 20 degrees.
2882 at the airport.
American 2882, roger, cleared, visual approach runway 18 left, contact Memphis Tower 119.7.
Clear visual approach 18 left over the tower 19.7. Thanks for your help. Go on.
November 6 Lima X-ray, turn right heading 260, intercept 27.
260 on the heading to intercept 27, 66 Lima X-ray.
Delta 2882, okay, you had to build side, clear visual over tower 197. Okay, American 925, turn left heading 210, intercept the 18 left final.
Crisscrossing traffic. We're on about a 13.5 mile final for runway 27.
Canadian Express 678, you're going westbound now, turn right heading 50.
Right, heading 50.
Roger, just to verify 050 on the heading for Canadian Express 678.
050, sorry.
American 925, turn left heading 210, or correction, turn left heading 150 to join the localizer now.
150 for localizer for American 925.
American 5762, do you have the airport in sight? American 5762, clear visual approach runway 18 center, contact Memphis Tower 119.7.
197, visual approach 18.
November 6 Lima X-ray, do you have the airport in sight?
66 Lima X-ray, we have the airport in sight.
6 Lima X-ray, roger, clear visual approach runway 27, contact Memphis Tower 119.7.
Clear for the visual runway 27 tower on 19.7. 6 Lima X-ray, good night.
Final 18 center, American 5762.
And American 5762,
Speed checks, gear down. Gears in transit. Good evening, Memphis Tower. 66 Lima X-rays on the visual runway 27. We're about 8 miles out.
November 66 Lima X-ray, Memphis Tower, continue approach.
Continue, 66 Lima X-ray. Alright, speed checks, 40 degrees. Alright, landing checklist, fuel pump on. Landing lights are on. Altimeter's the local setting. Spoilers are armed, flaps as required. Gear down, 3 green lights, flaps are full. We're waiting for...
X-ray, wind 180 at 7, runway 27, Cleveland lane, crossing traffic lanes and parallels.
Alright, 27 clear to land, and we're advised of the crossing traffic. 66 Lima X-ray. Alright, autopilot's off, flight director is off, auto throttles are off,
And American
yaw damp is off,
American
and that is the landing checklist complete.
18 center, clear to land, weather aircraft will be departing prior to your arrival.
So Delta is crisscrossing. He's going to get us in between this Delta and that American. I gotta slow down here.
Tower FX67, vacated Mike 4.
FX611, contact Memphis ground 121.9, have a great night.
121.9 per night, FX67, heading.
And the Delta is crossing. We're clear of him. Now we just got to beat in that American. Clear to land. Ref +5. Sink at 6. 100 above. Minimums. Landing.
Delta 2882, welcome to Memphis, vacate right 1 able.
Got the runway made. Throttles are idle. Little crosswind. Little crosswind.
That's 2882, we are pretty active.
Touchdown. Spoilers are deployed. Reversers are out.
2882 reporting clearly active.
100 knots.
That's affirmative.
Delta 2882, Roger.
80 knots.
Runway 36 and out, Echo.
Hold short, 36 center on Echo.
And
Delta
60 knots.
2882.
Delta 2458 after the arriving
This is
aircraft.
Charlie.
20 center line, Echo White.
Okay, we're running up, we're waiting 18 center, Delta 2458.
I want to clear here.
Echo 5, good evening, American 187, 7 DME for 18 right.
Clearing on Charlie.
American 187, Memphis Tower, good evening, wind 180 at 7, runway 18 right, clear to land. Thank you, clear to land,
Spoilers are up. Flaps are coming up. Pumps off. Marker beacon off. Landing lights. Strobe lights. Star switches off. Peter heat and de-ice.
Memphis Tower, FedEx 9309 is holding short on
Stop.
2, ready to
Brakes.
go for runway 27.
We are clear of the landing.
Of
the runway, I mean.
9339, Memphis Tower, good
Ground's
evening, runway
21.9.
27, line up and white.
Line up and wait, runway 27 for FedEx 9310.
At Memphis ground, 66 Lima X-ray, clear runway 27 on Charlie, taxi to signature, please.
Number 66 Lima X-ray, right on Alpha to signature.
Okay, right turn Alpha to the signature ramp. Thank you, 66 Lima X-ray. All right, that was a very enjoyable arrival into Memphis. 56 minutes and 16 seconds in the air.
Aircraft from Russell frequency clearly active. Repeat your call sign, please.
All the controllers did a really nice job.
5762.
Where do you enter this ramp? Right here?
Gate, sir.
Is that what? Yes. Yep, that's how you enter, right here.
Southwest 1124, pushing
All right,
approved.
perfect.
No
Very
factory
short taxi in as we enter the non-movement area.
Juliet,
I will squawk standby, but let me get into the non-movement area.
Hold position.
Ground Delta 2882, Echo at
Oh,
Charlie.
landing aircraft. Let's see, this is the signature ramp. Where do I park?
Delta 2882.
I'm going to follow the lines over here towards the building.
Just going where
Alright, we're in the non-movement area. I can squawk standby.
Delta 2882, taxi via Charlie 3 to the terminal.
This would be the signature building right there.
will be a Charlie 3, thanks, Delta 2882.
So I'm going to go straight ahead to the building. Turn the taxi lights off. Spoilers are retracted, flaps are up and indicated. Landing lights are off, strobe lights are off. Marker beacons off. Fuel pumps off, the ice is off, pitot heat's off. APU we're not going to need. Brakes are set. Fuel cutoff 1 and 2. Beacons off, and that concludes my arrival into this Friday Night Ops on May 17th in Memphis. Thanks for coming along. Hope you like and subscribe. And until next time, happy landings.